Hello, and welcome back to Satisfactory. In our last episode, we started setting up oil refineries so that we could start making plastic and rubber, but we did not get to the point where we were processing the heavy oil or the byproduct from the making of that into fuel. So we're going to do that in this episode. When I was walking around gathering materials after the end of the last episode, I remember that we had put this that box of modular frames down by the modular frame storage, and I thought of a better use for them, and that is the awesome sink. We can get a few more coupons this way, hopefully. Yeah, they're taking 408, it looks like. My quick math is correct. 408 points off of each or towards each coupon, so that's pretty good. I also pinned industrial manufacturing as the next milestone we're aiming for. So when we finish up down here, we'll want to make sure we grab 200 of each of plastic and rubber so that we can we can do that research at the end of this episode. So we're down here where we set up the oil refining the last time. And I wanted to put in some more foundations here so we can set up so we can start processing the waste product there into Petroleum Coke and then start generating fuel from it. As I was getting ready to start this episode, I ran out of power because apparently we're using all 900 watts, or megawatts rather, 900 watts, that we are generating, which is pretty impressive. So I want to make sure that we have a little bit more. We can't go to that one. We can do this, or do I not want to do that? I don't think I want to do that. At least not yet. I want a large platform here that we can use to build this stuff on. Maybe I should have done a cross here. So what I want to do is build the refineries here that are going to take that byproduct and make fuel, make petroleum coke out of it. And I think I want to do that here. I want enough room here for a walkway. I also want to put in a an industrial storage tank. How do I want to do this? I think I want to just put these, maybe we can do this in line here and have enough space. Enough space to walk. Why is that not clicking in? It should be correct. Or is it not correct? Okay, it's right up against the edge of the foundation. And then we need to come forward here a bit. Actually, let me get on this side. Because I want to be at least maybe here. Just go right. Alright, don't be finicky. There we go. Right there. Let's look at industrial fluid buffer. Does this have an in and an out? It doesn't matter. Okay, well that makes life a bit easier. These pipes are one in. Oh no, these are off. Never mind. Let's do a count here of spaces, meters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 meters is where the pipe is from the back of that, and that's because of this. It's not necessarily because of the pipe, but it's because of the output there. So we could actually go a bit closer because we're going to make this here. Let's go a bit closer. So if I put in a pipeline junction cross, jump, there we go, in here, maybe let's go out to like the middle. I think that's the middle. No, it's not the middle. I'm going to put one there. That'll give me a line that I can use. And then I can do that. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, so this process is 40 per minute. We were producing, I think, 90? 10 times 3... plus 20 times 3. So that's 90. Yep. So we need 3 of these, but one can be way downclocked, or one could be clocked up a bit. We'll just do 3 with one way downclocked, or we could do 3 with them all downclocked, some amount. For making 90, we could just put these all at 75%. Does it tell me how much power they consume? Not until we start. Wait, we're making... Why does that say 40? Oh, production, 120. Okay. So let's do this, but let me put in that buffer. Organization, industrial fluid. It's not what I wanted. I bumped my mouse cursor here. I think I'll put it here. Right in the center of this block. And then what I'll do here is get the, what are they called? Stackables. 1, 2. Come out. I think to there. Go up one more. So actually, I'll probably replace this one with a regular, so it doesn't look goofy. R. That could actually be one click closer. So that would go there. So it could be there. Here. Yeah. So let me take this out. And this out. One of these in here. Ah. And you can go here. You can go there. And then this one should be able to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then there. And then I want to bring the pipeline there, I think, and then to there. That looks good. Then that can connect across. And now we're filling up this tank. Hopefully. Yep, and that is not 10 meters, which is good. I didn't think about that, but that's not 10 meters. So we should be fine with the pressure generated by those to push the heavy oil residue in here very quickly. This... Yep, I connected that. Okay. So now, this would connect to here, to here, to here, to here. First off, let's put this one here. And this one No, we don't need one here. At least not yet. I'll put it in. I already burned myself once on the other one over there, so let's just do it the correct way here. Or the thorough way, I should say. Not necessarily correct. Consistent way? I don't know. Do that anyway. And then we can also connect this one here. And then at least allow this pipe to fill up as well. But I don't want to connect these just yet. I'm going to connect them to power first. Put a power pole here. And a power pole here. I bet you this won't reach. Oh, it will reach. Look at that. And then it's on this line here. And we do this. And we do this and that. And now these should have power. Yes, they do. So we want to make Petroleum Coke. They're going to consume 40 per minute and 30 megawatts. If we kick it down to 75%, it's got to be running in order to tell us what they're going to consume. All right, well, we'll hook it up then, I guess. But if we put it down to 75%, that's 30 each. And that's consumes all 90. Connect that. Get these things started. And you. Okay. So now it's going to produce 90 parts per minute. So that's 270, which is one full Mark III belt, which is perfect. It's only consuming 18.9 megawatts. The alternative would have been to put one of them at 25% and the other two at 100, which consumes 3.3 megawatts. So if we used a calculator here, and we said 30 plus 30 plus 3.3 is 63.3, or 18.9 times 3, which is 56.7, we're better off with the 3 running at 75% than we are at one of them running at 25 and the other two running at 100. So that's, assuming I did the math right here. 18.9 times 3, yes, 56.7. So that's a very good option, and that's good to check that math just to make sure that it works out correctly. Okay, so then we need coal generators. Petroleum Coke has a fuel value, I think it is of... oh, I can't remember what it is now. Let me see if I can look it up really quickly here. Items. So coal's fuel value is 300 megajoules, which means that each generator uses 1 coal every 4 seconds, which is 15 coal per minute, because the generator generates 75 watts or megawatts of power. Petroleum Coke, on the other hand, is 180 megajoules. So that means that it uses 1 coal every 2.4, I think it is. 180 divided by 75 is 2.4 seconds, which means that that is 60 divided by 2.4, 25 Coke per minute. So the 270 we have here will power almost 11 generators. In fact, it should be 10.8. So we need to set up 11 generators here, generating more power. I think the place to start would just be kind of right down here at the end, and just start setting these up. Want to have enough room to bring a belt out. Maybe we should do that part first, I guess. We don't need to come out very far, though. Just do a merger right here. And I think right there is good. Yeah. And we do one here. I don't see any need to bring these up a level. And then this one can actually just come straight out. I need to change the belt speeds, but as you guys will recall, I usually draw with... Whoa. I usually draw with the Mark 1s and then upgrade afterward. So each of these is kicking out 90. So these all need to be Mark 2s coming out here. This one needs to be a Mark 3. And then coming out of here also needs to be a Mark 3. Okay, let's start with the power coal generators. I think I will just put them right up here against the edge of the foundation. But I want to make sure that I'm away from that weird mushroomy thing over there. About there. That's good. And we are at a good place from the edge. Wait, where's the power connect at? Where is the power connection at? Oh, up there. Okay, we need to move it back then. Let me place the second one so that I don't have to fiddle with it quite as much. So right there is that. If I just go off by one, that should be enough to put a power pole in right in here. Yep. Oop, don't delete the foundation, Molly. There you go. And then this power pole goes here. And where can I connect that up? Can I connect it over there? Or maybe there? Not without upgrading that power pole, but I think... Well, actually, hold on a second. Did that clip through that rock? It does. Would have liked to have had a pole... You know what? I can now, because we moved all of these. Let's put this pole right in... Here. Does that clip into the wall? It doesn't. That's eerily perfect. Power goes here. Although it could just go straight there now. I think I'll do that. There we go. And I am going to put a foundation in here because I had to leave across there once. I'm going to have to do it again. We'll just fill these in right here. Great. Okay, so is that too close? I don't think so. Let's do a splitter. I have a splitter here on my bar. Oh, wait, these need water too, don't they? I totally didn't think about that. Oh, where is the nearest water to this place where we're at? It's over there. And those pools aren't going to be big enough. We're going to have to actually hook this up way over there. Which means basically belting the coal, or the coke rather, almost as far down that way as where the coal generators are. So, let me pause the recording for a moment. And I will build a foundation path, maybe like these 3 wide, that way, toward that water, and we can, and then that way we can resume at that point. And welcome back. After some effort, I have built a platform coming all the way down here, and then I'm lowering myself down to the 0 meter level, which is the same level as the coal generators over there. And that's mostly just so that I can make sure I only need to use one pump. One pump to bring the water up to the level with the generators. I did build myself a little ramp over here to get down to the ground level. There's a summer sloop there wedged inside of a Caterium clump, neither of which I'm that interested or worried about getting at this point. That's the hard drive we got a long time ago, just to kind of orient you to where we are. When we came down here and then we ramped we foundationed and ramped our way back up into, or up onto the surface where we get back up to our base. That was probably... I don't even know, the early episodes, though. So what we want to do here is place a coal generator. I want to place it down as far as I can get over here to this corner, while still having a little bit of room for a power pole on the end. Actually, I want to come away from the corner a bit. Actually, I want to come away from the corner a lot. I didn't build that right. That'll be fine. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we'll come out here-ish. Okay, so that's the edge. Come in by 1 more meter, I think. Oh, no. Not even close. Generator. 1, 2, 3. About there. Am I close yet? I'm way off again. In the wrong direction this time. Okay, well now we can use that one as a guideline. At least. Not there, but there. That'll give us enough room to put a power pole in here. And still be able to take up put this stuff out here. I want to just make sure that I left myself enough room for the belt. For the coal? Yeah, plenty of room. Or for the coke, rather. So it's going to come down here, so I really don't need these foundations here. I'm going to bring those up for sure. Oops, I missed one. Because this will come down here. I think it's on this one. So it'll come down here. It'll get here. It'll turn. Maybe we'll have to turn before this. So I guess it'll turn when it gets to the bottom of the hill here. And then it'll go that way. Actually, I could have moved these over a bit more. Can I get a guideline? Yes, I can. If I can stick to it. We'll go right there, I think. Is that enough for one whole one? Oh, it is. That was swift. So I want to do 5 on one side here and 6 on the other. I don't know if I have enough materials or not, but we can at least get it started. We'll start with 4. What I want to do here is I want to be able to have room for lifts here. And then splitters. So we'll go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, I think it is. And we need to go at least that high. Double check our... I always like to double check these because I mess it up a lot. Yep, that's perfect. That looks exactly like we want it to. And then we need another row of generators on this side. Find that guideline. It's the right guideline. I think it's that one. 1, 2, 3. What are you guiding against? Or is that too much? That might be too much. That's way too much. Where is it? Yeah, it's too much. I think it's there. It's too high, but it's fine. Somehow I managed to get the guideline off. Try this from this side, maybe. Oops, I right-clicked. Don't right-click. There? I think that's correct once I place this. And then we do splitter here. Just make sure I have this right. Yep, that's right. Before we do too much. And then these should be able to connect via a single belt there. And you. And then in here will be the pipe. But I just thought of something. Each of these requires 45 cubic meters of water per minute. A single pipe can only carry 300, which means that a single pipe can only provide enough water for 9 and a bit. And we need 11, so we need 2 pipes. In fact, or a 10.8. In fact, we need 10.8 times 45, 486 water total. So yeah, we need 2 pipes. So these definitely won't work here. Guess I could have done the control click thing. But they could probably work up one more level. Let's do some testing here. We do a stackable pipeline. But now I don't know where it's supposed to go. We'll just say it goes here. And then we do a pipeline support underneath it. And we take the pipeline, underneath it. Okay. And then we take the pipeline this way. Let's just say. And then we put in a cross and we spin it to where it goes vertically. Will this pipe here connect into that straightly? Yes, it does. We don't want conveyor 2D. We definitely want vertical or default. Don't really see a difference. So that means that the conveyor stack pole... Okay, so we can put the belts up there. So they just seem to be on the second stackable level. None of the stuff is right, though. So I want to be very careful and remove it all so that we can replace it later. Okay. So a splitter goes... Splitter goes here. Is that the right spot? I think so. And then a splitter goes right next to it. I just gotta go up to the 4th level, though. Okay, and then we take these all out. And then this goes here. That looks right. And here. That looks right. That's good. And then you go in there. We'll have to upgrade that belt in a bit. Okay, so now that that's for sure figured out, we can do a pipeline, stackable pipeline. It won't come all the way this far, but just so we have a line for it, we'll put it there. And then we can come all the way down here somewhere. Put it. I did 4 here. 5, 6. Yep, we have room. Great. Excellent. And then we need to have a regular pipeline support here, along with a pipeline that goes all the way down here. But I don't know where I want the pipeline just yet, because we need to do all this connecting. Okay. So we need the junction crosses. We need to put them in every place there's going to be connection to a generator. Oh, fine. I will stand on top of the generator. I get that one? Yes, I can. There's also going to be ones here in the middle. If I can find the correct spots. That's not the correct spot. Because it's not in the middle. It's actually just off by that much, I think. You know what? How many of these can we place? How many can we place? That was 4. We can't afford, we don't have enough cable. Do I have any wire on me? I probably do. I just make some cable. I don't want to run back up. 23 cable. Well, I guess I'm going to run back up because we don't have enough cable, I don't think. No, we don't have enough. All right, I will pause again. I will run back up to the base. Actually, maybe I should go this way. Yeah, I'll go this way. Using that hyper tube over there. And then I will meet you all back down here in a little bit. And I'm back. And I have more stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Need one of those precision buttons for my mouse. 5. Or a mouse with one of those precision buttons. That's what I meant to say. 6. And we need 5 on this side. And what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to leave a gap for 1. Well, I'm going to put it down and then I'm going to pick it back up again. Turn. But the reason I'm going to leave a gap is because we need a place to bring in that second pipe of water and connect it in. I'm out of reinforced plates now. Dang it. What do I have? Alright. Try that again. This time to make reinforced iron plates. Okay, I can make a few more of those. Plus, it'll eat through those screws that I've been sitting on for so long. That'll be good. I've been carrying those around for ages. I don't want to eat through too many plates, though. I think it was 20 each, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, we can put one more down, which is all we actually need. Why am I not seeing the line here? Ah, there it is. Because we can take one of these out. I want to do this a little bit logically. I think I want to take this one out. Because we're going to delete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 45. It's 180. Well, 7. Actually, I don't have enough plates still. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we need one more here. Trying to decide which one should go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 100 and... No. 1, 2 is 270. That's almost an entire pipe right there. Those 6. And then the last 5 would be the other pipe. Okay, so if instead of having a junction cross that goes here-ish for the one that's here that's missing, I'm going to have to put one in after the fact, but it'll go vertically and let that other pipe connect into it. You go there. You go there. Can I stand on top of these and do this instead of standing on top of the... Yes, I can. Okay. There. You go there. There. And I don't know where this one goes. I don't have a machine to gauge it by. But I think it's right there. Let's just say I delete this one. And put one here instead. Are you in line? You are. Excellent. Okay, pipes. Logistics. Pipes are under logistics, Wally. You go here. There. There. Okay, that one will come across in there. It goes here. And then this is where we need to bring in this junction here. It should go I mean, if we wanted to make it kind of logical, it could go right where this one's at. This. And then do another pipe from there to here. And that should do what we want it to do. And we just need to build another generator right there once we have the materials. And we don't need this anymore. I'm just going to leave this junction here. Oops, I forgot a pipe. I will probably have forgotten another one here someplace too. Good. This one here. Not a conveyor belt, it's a pipe. They work similarly, but they are different. Alright, that should be good. So, I think we're going to end this here as being half set up, which we did the last time, I think, when we did that coal over there. But we did set up the, what's it called? The refineries making the coke, and we are ready to bring it down here now and set up all of the splitters and the lifts so that we can bring in the coke to each one of these plants. Then we just need to do some water, what are they called over there, those things? The water extractors? Down here, which I don't have enough stuff for either. So yeah, we definitely need some more materials. And I'll have to figure out how many of those we're going to need as well. I think they each produce 120. So we'll have to do the math and figure out how many of those we need. But that'll be for next time. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you then. Bye for now.